Hi guys, new Vinyl Finds video, and I hope that you haven't grown bored of seeing me in the last few days, because I've been uploading quite a few videos, and I will be uploading some more videos in the coming days because I have some days off, and that means, you know, some time alone at in the flat, so might be doing a few more. Definitely gonna be doing one for my reorganization, which I did before summer. So just showing what I've done with the shelves and all that. Maybe, I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. I might be lazy and don't do anything, but anyway. Yeah, new vinyl finds. Showing you some records that I got in the mail last time. As I said, I had a few, so I broke it up, and I did one vinyl finds, and this is I've already had them for like a few days now, well, a week or so. So yeah, this is these are it. So what's playing in the background? We start off with what's playing in the background. Really good record. Recommended if you like what you're hearing. It's Right On and Kikion. Very ancient Greek looking stuff here. Right On are an improv band. They've done 3 albums. I've shown the first one, which was on Thrill Jockey. Their second one was on Three Lobed Recordings, which usually issues really good stuff, but that specific one sort of fell flat for me. This one is on Thrill Jockey again, and this time they try to embellish their sound very successfully, in my opinion. Whereas on the very first album it was just straight improvisation, just drums, bass and guitar in the studio, just jamming, and it was a jam session recorded really, which has its its charm, if you like. It did, in some parts you could hear that it didn't work out 100%, but most of the time, like 90% of the time, it worked really well, and I think it was really good. And it was just straight jamming. I mean, guitar solos and whatnot, and it was really good. The second one on Three Lobe, they tried to do the same kind of thing, but it fell flat most of the times. Nothing was actually happening, in my opinion. This one, they sort of changed the recipe a little bit, and there isn't so much improvisation. It's more like proper studio work. They tried to write songs this time, and in addition to that, they also used some additional instruments. It's not like drums, bass and guitar. So they have electric guitar, electro saz, I have no idea what that is, baritone guitar, don't know what that is, electric mandolin, ring mod, interesting, phaser, oscillators, wave cannon, organ, clavinet, vocals, bouzouki, which you can probably hear, mandolin, baglama, and rik, R-I-Q, which I have no idea what that is. And yeah, I mean, it's very oriental sounding. I mean, here's the list of stuff they're using. Really good album. Do check it out. It's quite good. Yeah, that's why I put it in the background, so that you can hear it. And if you're interested in that kind of thing, then you should go for it. So a few albums. It won't be a long video. Highlight. Do get it before it disappears. This is KG Hino, Oren Ambarchi, Steve O'Malley, and is that it? Yeah, Stephen O'Malley. So Nazoranai. I always pronounce it Norai, but yeah, it's Nazonarai. Nazoranai. It is annoying because this name is just, yeah. And the title of the album is The Most Painful Time Happens Only Once, Has It Arrived Already? And here it is, these three guys. Ambarchi is playing drums, which is he's a drummer. O'Malley plays bass, and Keiji Haino is playing guitar. And it is very good. It is highly recommended. You get noise, you get solos, you get Oren Amarchi, Keiji Haino, sort of doing his mystical Japanese underground thing, you know, just singing, you know, in words, just, you know, one word at a time, creating this kind of mystical, sort of mysterious atmosphere, and then they just go on full blast with, you know, amazing kind of you know, compositions. And yeah, it's really dense, it's really good, highly recommended. I mean, you know, I've shown quite a few of these. There's like 3 of them. I've lost the very first one because it came out in like 2011, went down under the radar. 2011 or 12, I don't remember. Went under the radar, it's disappeared now. It's like very expensive to get. This is a new one, very good, highly recommended. Get it because it won't be around for long. So that is my recommendation. If you want to, you know, check it out, do. An album that I have CD of back home, one of my favorite bands from the 90s, recently reissued. I had to get it. The thing is, what's bugging me is that I'm not 100% sure whether I have it back home or not. I know I have other records of theirs, but I'm not sure if I have this. So it's Afghan Wigs, Gentleman, at 21. So it's, I guess, 21 years since it was released. Yeah, 1993. Time does pass by. It's unbelievable. Yeah. I'm at the stage now where, you know, I was, when I first started listening to music, bands like, you know, Led Zeppelin were 20 years away. And this is 20 years away now, so it's sort of feel very old. Anyway, amazing indie rock. If you haven't listened to these guys, just, yeah. Greg Dully is just, you know, his lyrics are full of frustration and, you know, sexual desire and, you know, betrayal, all these kind of street kind of stories, which are really interesting. And yeah, it's like reading, I don't know. Yeah, well, it is. No, I won't say anything. It is amazing. It's fantastic. It has character. That's why the Afghan Wigs have stood out from, you know, all the indie bands of the time. The music is amazing. The guitar work is really good, and yeah, it's just really good. And they went from strength to strength. I mean, the next album is amazing. 1963 that came out like 1998 I think, or something like that, is equally amazing. But yeah, this is like super fantastic. Do check it out. Another album that is fairly recent, it came out 2008. I missed out on it on the first pressing, so this is the reissue. All the catalog, all of Nick Cave and Bad Seeds catalog has been reissued, is being reissued anyway, and I didn't catch this one. It's one of my favorite releases from the Bad Seeds. It reminds me a little bit of what they did with Grinder Man, which I enjoy a lot. I'm not a big fan of Nocturama or Batwar Blues or things like that, where it's a little bit more subtle, you know, more, it's quieter. I like, you know, Nick Cave like this. He's like really wild, and it's fantastic. Very good pressing, by the way, and they've done a really good job. So do grab these because they won't be around for long. Very quick one. I've shown Ides of Gemini before. I've shown this one that I have on CD. The LP came out. It's a limited edition, 500 copies. There is like a clear vinyl one, and there is a black vinyl one. This is a black vinyl one. Yeah, edition of 500. And yeah. So and they're very nice because they say exactly what's what. This is the color. It's black. It's 500 copies. Yeah. So yeah, do check these guys out. I mean, you know, another one that not a lot needs to be said. Another issue. Swans. Filth. This is their first album. Hopefully, it's going to be a series of reissues from the Swans. This is apparently it's remastered, whatever that means. It can go either way, to be honest. And it comes with a poster, digital download, 2 posters actually. And yeah, you know the Swans. This is a little bit more industrial, a little bit more abrasive than the later output. I think that their last 2 albums, although they are demanding and they are very heavy and textured, and not textured, but they have a lot of intensity in them. They're very easy to listen to for some reason. I don't know why. This is a little bit harsher to listen to, but equally rewarding. White Lung. I haven't opened this one yet. I saw White Lung live. When was it? Last Tuesday? Yeah, something like that. Last Tuesday. So I went there. They had this album for sale, you know, and you support the band as well because the money goes straight to them. And I, you know, playing to an audience of 50 people doesn't count like a lot of money to me. I don't think that they're making much money, and you know, I'm helping them out to buy a burger, I think, after the show. Yeah, Canadian band, White Lung. Sorry, I have the last album, which is fantastic. It's one of the best of the year. Melodic kind of punk. Now the melodic bit can go either way. Again, it's like those kinds of things where it's like, oh, melodic, oh, I think it's probably crap. No, it's really good because it has pop sensibilities, indie pop sensibilities, but with a very punk attitude. And this is their previous album, which is a little bit punkier, I think. I've listened to it online, I've streamed it, so yeah. And finally, it's gonna be a short one, 13 minutes. Another one that I haven't opened yet, but I've picked up and I have a download of and I've listened to while going to work and coming back from work. Jean Pichet, Heliograms. This is a reissue on Digitalis. You know, Digitalis is really good at finding, well, maybe not so obscure, but releasing really good electronic records. This came out in 1979. So it's a compilation, actually. Sorry, it is from 1979, 1977 to 1980, and Jean Pichet was a computer programmer, if I remember correctly from finding the information. And this is a brilliant electronic ambient, sort of synth ambient kind of album. If you're into this kind of stuff, then do check this guy out. And that's it. It's only 14 minutes. I haven't wasted your time. I hope that I've shown something that is of interest, something new, something exciting. And I will be going to the independent label record fair now, and hopefully I will find something interesting because I need to do a trade with Tudor, and I haven't bought anything for you yet, but I will. And yeah, I know you've sent me what you want, what you would like to. I hope that I can get what you want. But even better, I would like to find something that you didn't know that you want. and yeah, that is the idea. Anyway, leave your comments if you like the video if you like, dislike it if you like, subscribe if you like, and unsubscribe if you didn't like, basically. So yeah, and that's it, and I will be seeing you probably sooner than later. Cheers.